like to start us with an opener?
Yeah, really, I think that Duke is maybe the best defensive team in the country. They absolutely played phenomenal defense, and they did exactly what they needed to do to beat us. They shut down the people they needed to shut down. They let the people they needed to stay open for shots stay open, and Zoesha Smith had the best day of her career here at Georgia Tech this year. So good thing for that, because they really made it difficult for us to score anywhere else on the floor. I thought our effort was phenomenal defensively. I thought we did a really good job defensively to stop people that we needed to stop. Ashlyn Jackson did not score other than the free throw line, was really exceptional. Fournier, what did she have, 6 points? I thought we did a really good job on her. Where is she? I can't even see her. Yeah, 6 points, 3 of 5. But so limiting her. But they had some people that really stepped up in a big way. Alucci is just really a difficult one to guard. She's super fast and quick. But, we had some breakdowns defensively that maybe we could have capitalized on. But, offensively, it was just a tough day for us. I mean, who's going to think that Danny Carnegie's going to shoot the ball like that, or it's going to be so hard for people to get shots, but that's Duke's defense, and I'll give them credit for that. We've got to do a better job of manufacturing some looks for some of our players, against strong defensive teams. I mean, they just guarded us really well.
Open the floor for questions. Start with Rod.
Coach, it seemed like maybe your shot selection left a little bit to be desired, but was that a result of the defense they were playing?
Like, give me an example. What are you talking about? Like,
I mean, you were forced into a lot of last-second shots in the shot
that's
clock.
what I was just talking about. It's Duke's defense. I mean, that's just what it does to you. It either rushes you or it takes away looks. And I felt like it rushed us, some of our shooters. It put them in positions to rush the shot, which isn't good for a shooter who needs rhythm. And then it took away shots that we couldn't get Kara Dunn the ball very much. And then they stopped our downhill drives. Their rotation over and help is really good. So, yeah, they took shots away.
Chad?
We always discuss big picture. That's got to be one of these moments, right, to look big picture and say this will help us in the end?
Absolutely. Absolutely. This will be great to go back and look at and do teaching points, and also good for the coaches to go back and look at, okay, now when we come up against defenses like this, we've got to be able to manufacture some looks. And how do we attack this kind of defense? That I'm telling y'all, nobody's come close to defending us like that this year. Not even like anywhere near close to that. That was a clinic. And so we've got to, if we get to see them again, we're going to have to really, really bear down and figure out how to score against them.
Well, as you put it, best team defensively to play against y'all. Now there is going to be some tape out there of like how to maybe game plan against y'all. How do you then adapt?
Well, you can game plan all you want. You got to have the athletes who can do it, and they've got the athletes who can do it. They're big. They know how to stay in a defensive stance. They're quick. They are solid. They are on a string with each other, and it's impressive. So it's one thing to look at what happened. It's another thing to be able to execute that yourself with your team defensively. And look, we had looks. We had some looks, but we just didn't knock them down today. Normally we knock them down.
You talked about Duke's defense, the way they guarded y'all's guards. Just talk about Zoesha kind of stepping up there and having a day, and a bit of positive for her to step up in a moment like that and kind of take up some of the slack. Yeah,
I feel like she got a little bit maybe over a hump, that she's just kind of trying to find her way and trying to really find her confidence. And today she really stepped up in a big way. She gets that baseline shot a lot, but there's a reason why. And, they gave her that shot, and a lot of teams do give her that shot, but today she knocked it down. And that was huge for us. We needed that. It kept us in the game a lot, primarily, and we were able to, just stay close and we tied it at the end of the third quarter, and then we just didn't get anything in the fourth quarter. I mean, my gosh, we had 2 shots. We hit 2 shots. So, but Zoisha really gave us a lot of confidence, and that should give her a lot of confidence. So, and she was all over the boards too, so that was good.
Go in the back.
Coach, maybe defense aside, obviously this team has shown that they're ready for the moment. They're made for games like this. What's maybe the biggest takeaway, if you see another game like this in March, about this team and their ability to maybe correct some of this?
Well, we've got to set better screens. We've got to set better off-ball screens, because we have things in our offense where we're trying to get shooters open off of off-ball screens, and we're not real connected with that right now. So we've got to do a better job with that, because you can't just try to get open and then catch it and shoot the ball when people are right in your shorts, right? So we've got to do a better job. But again, this will give us great opportunity to learn and great opportunity to work on some things that we've got to have available when teams are taking away our primary offensive players.
Rod?
On the defensive end, it seemed like they were doing a good job of making their cuts and rubbing off the defender. I mean, what did you see that allowed them to get, those easy buckets in the lane there?
Well, there were times that we should have been in help, or we should have rotated over, and we didn't. So that's a learning thing for us. Just weren't prepared with that. But that's been something that's kind of haunted us all year, and Duke just made us pay for it. Now, holding a team to 55 points, I'm not going to overthink this too much. That's good defense. We played plenty good enough defense to win the ball game. It's the offensive end that we struggled at today.
Final question?
You like having just one game next week, maybe to
Absolutely. Yeah, it's always works out that way. You got kids that are a little banged up, that need the extra rest, that need extra recovery time. So it comes at a good time.
Okay, thank you all.
Thanks, y'all.